When I was younger, I remember my twin sister and I would go to a ranch, and there were these powerful horses and men that would ride them. These charos would do these rope tricks up in the air, and it feels really serene and picturesque. The horses themselves were really majestic. I remember riding all day and night with a very cute brown horse named Kitty. Growing up Mexican American, I have a responsibility to create honest stories that are a reflection of my childhood. I learned a lot from my family there who tended to these horses and showcased that vaquero and charo lifestyle to me. There is a certain amount of leadership that revolves around that lifestyle, and I reflect that in my work now, being a leader and having to be responsible to tell a story.
Memory and storytelling have always been one. I remember when I was about 6 years old, I'd wake up to the sound of my mother about 6:45 in the morning, knocking on my bedroom door, come to me really close and recite a little prayer to me. And in that prayer, she would always finish with, "Que Dios te bendiga y te cuida," which means, may God bless and protect you. I didn't know it at the time, but I've learned the significance of that moment. And I think it was her way of saying, I'm not sure if I'll see you again, but I'm always with you. You see, my mother was a person who grew up with faith, and she would try to instill that faith into us. My job as a cinematographer is to create images that hold meaning, and I'm able to take those same lessons that she's brought down to me and try to make them feel extraordinary and share it with the people around me.
I've always felt closest to my culture when eating the food. And a big reason for that is because of my abuelita. Abuelita was always cooking up something good in the kitchen, and when Christmas came around, everyone was looking towards one dish in particular, her tamales. She would bring them in the sunflower pot, leave them in the kitchen, and within 2 hours, they were gone. After she had passed, we found ourselves missing her more than ever. Not only was her presence gone, and the recipes too, it felt like my tie to my culture had gone away with her. It wasn't until we did some digging where we found the recipe to recreate her tamales. Although nothing's ever gonna beat the real deal, we were able to honor her through the food that she left behind and retie the connection to our culture. The new stories that I'm interested in creating are stories that are focused around authentic experiences.
And action?
Stories are like recipes. The better that we preserve them, the better that future generations can enjoy them.
If I could describe my family parties in one word, it would be magical. We don't get together often, but New Year's, everybody came to our house. My tío and my tía would always be the first to come. We would start to have some light music. But as more people started to come, the more crowded it got, and the more alive the party started to feel. It creates a sense of passion and love. When I edit, I try to lead with that and turn that into something special. The stories I'm interested in creating talk about the first generation experience, and not in a way that victimizes or polarizes, but in a way that celebrates. It's nice to see yourself on screen. It's important to see that you exist and that you matter.